David Corson. Happy Hump Day. July 23rd, 2025. Oh, shoot. What time is it? 7:15. 7:16. Hey, it's my kids and my wife's birthday. I see 7:16 all the time. I'll have to call her when I get done. It's just weird. I see that number all the time. She sees it all the time. It's bizarre. When you see, it's like her birthday, but she sees it all the time. It's always like on the microwave, on her phone, here or there. I mean, it's 7:16 twice a day, but still, it's pretty bizarre. In any event, hope you had a great day. Positive thoughts, smile on your face going into your Wednesday night. Still got about 4.5 hours or so of this Wednesday. Anyway, I'm on my way to pick up my stain from my fence, and going to rent a stain gun, and I got 260 feet I got to paint, and everyone paints them like, it's like basically like a flat black deck paint. It's a stain. Anyway, we got to do the outside. I'll do the outside first, and I'll spray the inside. But there's 39 posts, and there's chicken wire, and a bunch of stuff. So that's what I'm going to start doing tomorrow afternoon and finishing up on Friday, and take the machine back. But just another busy day, getting stuff done, working on my flooring report, and finishing up the week. Got my reception next week. I'd like to pick up a few more people, but it's looking good. And all in all, can't complain. Love Hump Day because it's Thursday tomorrow. Kick tail. Make the best of your time, and then Friday's TGIF, and then the weekend. So before you know it, so you got all next week, last week in the first month of Q3, July, and July's over on Friday. August 1st is Saturday. Shooting, they start a week here at school the following week. Buses will be back on the street, and then you have Labor Day weekend, and then things get back into the swing of things, with the fall, and then the holidays will be here, and you'll be bringing in 2026 in before you know it. Time flies when you're having fun. Anyway, had a real good talk with a guy out of Chicago. He's a commercial broker, and we were talking about reuse projects, and he actually does one of those walking tours. He also does the boat tour and the Chicago architectural tours. And you ever see those, they're like low boats, they go down the river, and you can see all the architecture, and he's actually one of the ambassadors that does the tours. So I said, oh yeah, we just did that last year. I've been up to Chicago a million times. Never had done the tour, and we did a tour there. It rained the day that we did it, but it was still awesome. I mean, you get to see everything. And they definitely had some really cool architecture way back when. So, in any event, that's been my day. Now I'm just going to get some paint. I'll pick up some food on the way back, and get ready for my Thursday. Eat some food, and cut my grass, and then getting all this landscaping done on Saturday, and get that approved. We'll get my construction loan deposit back, and then pretty much go through the rest of the summer. So that's where I'm at. Blessed to be alive, blessed to be breathing, and all in all, finish the week off strong and with momentum the next couple days. So, hey, here's what I'm thinking for my word of the day for Hump Day, July 23rd, 2025. And that's versatile. Yeah, versatile. Whichever way you want to pronounce it. It's a connector word, but it means that you're adaptable. You know how to do a lot of things. You're an expert at a bunch of stuff, and you could do that. Business, personal, athletics, life, sleep, whatever you're doing in a 24-hour period. You got to be versatile. Like in lacrosse, I always tell people, tell the parents when I was coaching back in the day, I made all the players learn how to play with the short stick, a long stick, a goalie. We always needed someone in the backup, and believe me, lacrosse goalies, man, they don't wear much padding. So when you get beaten by the ball, it hurts. But the better off you are, because if you're really good and you play all the way through high school, and then maybe you go to college, you thought you were an attackman, and they just say, no, you're gonna play deep hole. We need someone with some good stick skills back there. So you just never know what's going to come. So the more versatile you are as an athlete, the more things that you know how to do, the better off you're going to be. You're going to be more. What's the word that I'm looking for? People are looking for people like you that are, listen, you need specialists on a team, but the better you are at the more things, you're just that much worth more of an asset on anybody's team. You might be good at, you might be good at face-offs, but you could be a really good defenseman if you put your mind to it, or you could be an awesome goalie. But, sometimes that's just the way life goes. Someone gets hurt, and you got to be the next man up, to go between the pipes. Sorry, it's really, really bright. I'm trying to keep the sun out of my eyes. But in any event, being versatile in athletics. I don't care what kind of sports you are, man, because you always have to be ready, man, to take one for the team and do something that you've never done before, and then you find out you're really good at it. It's amazing. So, business, being versatile. Hey, you were in marketing, and then they put you in HR, and then you got into management, and then you learned all this stuff, and now you're the CEO. But you know what? The reason why I became the CEO is you were versatile. You learned all this different stuff to do and run the company. And you had some good ideas, and they implemented them, and you brought in more market share, more revenue. You helped on a product launch. You streamlined, the operating expenses of the company using technology. I go down the list, but being versatile in business, man, especially as an entrepreneur, you got to be very versatile because you got to learn how to do everything. So it's like right now, hey, I'm going to go stay in the fence. I never did one before. I've stained, repaired stuff, but now I'm going to have to go get the gun and watch a little YouTube video, and I'll be versatile. And I built a fence, now I'm going to stain it. Now I can totally do everything. I can start my own fence company if I wanted to. So, being versatile in business, strategic, crossing the finish lines and getting it done. Relationships. That's why people hang with people, because normally they don't hang with people that, you ask your girl out, she might be pretty aware, but listen, you got to be able to get along with people when you're in personal relationships, and you never know what that person's going to be like, and you don't want to waste your time either. But being versatile, it's very appealing to people because opposites attract, and you can be so many different. I can be so many types of people. You have no idea. It's just like when I'm working during the day. I'm in business development. I'm a marketing guy. I'm talking to all sorts of people. Some people like a little high pressure. They like high pressure. Some people want to be laid back. Some people just want to be, inquisitory. Everybody's different. Everybody reads an email different. Everybody watches a video different. They listen to a voicemail or a text. So the way you present yourself is just so important, and you got to be versatile because everybody likes to be talked to in different ways. So. And then your body, listen, your body does so many things for you. It's so versatile that when it gets the opportunity to get rest so it can be versatile again the following day, you got to find the time to give it its rest. It needs 6 to 8 hours. And, I'm 62, so I get like 6.5 hours of just solid sleep. That's the one thing I worked on in 2025 so far. First 6 months, I've been working on my sleep. Now I'm trying to really get it done. So going into 2026, man, my body's, man, when I go down, I want to get the rest. And I get a good 6.5 hours. I wake up, I'm not groggy, put my game face on, get in the shower, start my day, early bird gets the worm, and just crank it out, make the best use of your time. But you got to be versatile, and your body has to do so many things for it. And in order to be versatile, you got to maintain it. And rest is one of those things. Sleep, you got to give it sleep. So. And if there's something versatile that you want to work on that I haven't told you, sorry about the bumps, that you want to work on, hey, guess what? Work on that too in your 24-hour period. But you know what? If you're going to work on it, put your data right here and download the Diary app, or do a video, or keep a writing email or a notepad and write a paragraph on how you became more versatile. And if you work on being more versatile or versatile, any way you want to pronounce it, you will see a change at yourself at the end, December 31st. You'll have about 160 days of data on yourself, and you'll be able to look back. You'll remember every one of those days. And first of all, you did it for straight. If you do it every day, you can pat yourself on the back. Hey, I did it consistently. I didn't miss a day. I worked on little things, got little improvements every day, and you'll be able to look yourself in the mirror and be like, man, I've changed. People ask you, hey, what's different about you? I've been working on being more versatile. And your teammates, your spouse, your husband, your wife, your kids, your pets, your body, your mind, your coworkers, your teammates, all these people, they'll see differences in you. But if you're going to try to work, improve over a couple weeks, don't waste your time. It's not going to happen. Improving yourself you got to really take your time, but you got to be persistent, you got to be consistent, you got to be repetitive, and you got to finish the crawl. You got to take action, you got to finish what you start. So if you no better time than present to start anything. So if you start right now, tonight, tell me how you're going to be versatile tonight, with helping your body get more sleep. Just do it. And then tomorrow morning, at the end of the day tomorrow, work on, write a paragraph on why you're versatile. Do it the next day. Before you know it, it'll be the end of the year. So that's, listen, I'm just trying to give you value nuggets. Versatile is a really good word to practice on. And then, so that's my word of the day. Put it up in your knowledge vault. Put it on that shelf. Use it for whenever you need it. We need a pick-me-up. Take a deep breath. Get rid of whatever that negativity or, insecurity, whatever's, rubbing you wrong. And just think about being versatile and all the things you can do that, that you're an expert at. And then go do it. And finish your day. Or finish whatever you were trying to get done. So listen, I appreciate y'all. Have a great rest of your hump day. I'll see you tomorrow. Where, I have no idea, but I will. And be safe out there. Take action. Be versatile.